What's up, guys? This is David and welcome to my True Dreams channel. Hey, today is a day of starting my journey getting ready for my show prep. So if you don't know me, I'm David Truitt. I'm 49 years old and I'm getting ready for my first competition in many years. My last competition was about 5 years ago. I competed in men's physique. I had a different trainer. I had a different macro coach, doing my food prep and everything. I got big goals. I want to place in top 3, want to compete in the natural category. There's thoughts even about getting a pro card. But main thing, I just want to do well, be my best. So I have a new coach. I have a new online coach that does all my macros for me. It helps me out tremendously, figuring out exactly where I should be at. Again, I am 20 weeks out. We actually started this prep 27 days ago. So we've kind of tapered it a little bit to where we're at right now. But again, on my daily training, I have my trainer, who actually is my son, Michael. He kicks my butt every single day and pushes me really hard. So I'm thankful for that. And then I have an online coach that does all my macros. So each week I have a check-in on Tuesday. So then I have my weight that I send in, and then every once in a while I put in progress pics, so we see where we're at, and we'll adjust accordingly. But so now we're 20 weeks out. There's a couple of shows I'm trying to do, and there's lots of tips and tricks I want to give you guys as I learn these things as I'm going, because there's a lot of things I don't know that I'm learning. It looks like I'm going to be part of the NGA. I'm trying to be in the natural category, so I have to join that federation. And there's 2 shows I want to do this year. I've contacted 3 different shows. One is June 3rd and the other one is June 24th, I believe. June 3rd one is in Florida and the June 24th one is in California. So it should be a lot of fun. Make little trips out of them. Should be a lot of fun to do that for sure. So I'm super excited, but I've never done the bodybuilding category. So as of today, my weight is 166 even. The last week or so I've been maintaining around 167 to 169. I'm at 168. So now that we've actually finalized on a show, just waiting to hear back from the promoters, which we did actually hear some things today that I reached out to, but we're waiting on results, because being a natural category, for those who don't know, these are a tested show, and so I have to prove through labs and other things that I'm not taking any crazy steroids and things of that nature. So super excited. In response to all this and showing my journey, I've created a channel based on macros and recipes, having a fun time with recipes. So if you haven't checked out my other videos, you definitely have to check out some of these recipes, because at first I will tell you, here's some tips. So I was having so much fun. I was creating all these recipes individually, and it was wearing me out. Like, I was creating a nice meal, cooking it individually every day, 5 times, 6 times a day, every day of the week. And it was just wearing me out. Cannot stand to eat the same thing, or hey, some of you guys will love to eat the same thing just for ease every single day. So I didn't want to eat the same thing, and so that's why I did a new meal cooked a different meal every single time. So that has since changed, and if you follow my channel, watch some of my other videos, I'm doing some now where I'm showing how to do 3 and 4 day prep, and that's perfect. That's what I've done so far the last probably 3 weeks, and I've created some recipes that, like I said, you guys got to follow some of the recipes. I've created, I know, a great oatmeal recipe using PB2. Man, it's so good. Now, of course, I wish I could add real peanut butter on it, and chocolate chips like I once did, but now that my macros are down, my fat intake and my carbs are down, can't really eat that. So I eat the peanut butter oatmeal, but without the actual peanut butter and chocolate chips on it. I got a great recipe for panned pancakes with berries. Oh man, it's so good. Again, it's prepping for 4 days. 20 weeks out, I'm at 2,200 calories. That's my daily. I don't do cheat meals. On Friday, it changes 300 calories. So on Friday, what we do is instead of 2,200, I get 2,500 calories. But the deal is that I don't really go by calories so much. I go by carbs, fats, and proteins. So my protein actually decreases for Friday, and then my carbs and my fats increases a tad, not a whole lot. So I get a little more, which is wild because most of my recipes and most of the foods that I've been concentrating on is high protein. So it makes it a little more difficult on my Fridays for some reason for me to put together a full day. So that's another tip I would have to say is definitely plan your day before the day. I don't know what you guys use to track, but I use MyFitnessPal, the pro version, and I can go in and customize the macros for each day, put in custom recipes, meals, things of that nature, and it makes things so much easier. So what I'll do is I'll put in all my, I'll make one day to meet my 2,200 goal, meeting all my fats, carbs, and proteins. And once that's all done, man, I just copy, paste for the next 3 or 4 days. This time around, I'm trying to be food focused. So, meaning when I competed many years ago, I was so food focused during my prep that I just binged, and it was not a good thing. This is 20 plus years ago, but I binged so bad that my body couldn't take it, wasn't taking enough water, took a ton of salt, and ended up in a hospital. Not a good thing. Again, I said I'm about 166 pounds right now. And then I told you about the name of the shows. My training schedule is crazy. So we change phases all the time. This phase is 2 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off. And we'll do this for about 6 weeks. Then we'll take a break and let your body rest, and we'll take a full 2 or 3 days off completely. We might do some light cardio, but that's it, and then we'll repeat the phase and do the whole 6 weeks again. So you gotta let your body rest for sure. Changes in goals, cardio. Right now it's light cardio. I'm just doing 2-3 days a week, 20 minutes. I'll hit the bike, Stairmaster, things like that. Nothing too crazy. Being that we're 20 weeks out, we're not trying to lose too much too fast. The whole idea, guys, is I want to be as full and look as big as possible on stage when it comes time for competing, and I want to be as lean as possible, so I don't want to lean out so fast that I become thin and lose muscle mass. So I like this prep so far because we're doing small incremental changes. The way my online macro coach likes it is that we diet further out, 16 to 20 weeks typically, and they fully prepare for a show. So super excited. I can't wait. I mean, matter of fact, he has to calm me down a lot because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm super excited. Yeah, let's get it. He's like, man, just stay loving life like you love being in the gym. And it's kind of an interesting way to put it, but yeah, I'm trying not to get too hyped up too fast, too soon. So we've got a long way to go, 20 weeks. I'm almost 50 and I have a lot of goals, and I'm a goal-oriented guy, and I want to make sure I achieve these goals so no one else can get it or achieve it but me. And so I look online and I could try to compare, but and it's tough not to do, but I shouldn't. So I just have to worry about me and do the best I can, look the best I can, and just have fun. So that's what I'm going to do. This channel is just to show my journey. So next Tuesday will be my check-in. Again, every Tuesday night, I want to try to make it a habit of doing a video for an update of where I'm at in my journey and what things are changing. So, and keep you guys informed and hopefully answer any questions for you guys that are wanting to compete or competing or just trying to lose weight, gain weight, whatever it is. It's super fun, talking to people about this kind of stuff if that's their interest, because it definitely is mine. The whole family, matter of fact, is into fitness in some sort of way. And so we're always trying to improve ourselves, physically, mentally, and, cooking. Between me and my wife, we've cooked a lot of different recipes. We have a lot more cool things we want to try out. Again, check out the channel and our other videos for that. Again, I said past shows, not funny story, but long story short, 20 plus years ago is where I dieted incorrectly. My very first show, I did bodybuilding. That was over 20 plus years ago. The trainer I had at that time was horrible. Had me taking all kinds of crazy things and getting onto stage, and of course it was an untested show. Yeah, I ended up in a hospital. Long story short, I ended up in a hospital, and my wife almost never let me compete again because of how bad. I was in the hospital for 10 days. I had indigestion edema on my legs. I gained 30 pounds of fluid. It was not good. Reverse dieting is so important, and everyone is different. I understand that, but for me, I just binged. That was one of the competitions that I literally wrote a dessert recipe book while prepping. Not a good choice. Not a good choice to be so focused on food, especially the wrong foods, as I'm dieting every single day. And the trainer at the time, promised that he would make sure that I reverse dieted properly, which I did. So this time around, I have someone completely different, but I trust completely, and I'm super, super excited for. So I definitely know that I will be my best going in, and I will be my best coming out. June 3rd, June 24th are my shows that I picked out so far, and hopefully I can qualify for it once I get all my paperwork and sent back to me. So we'll see what that entails. So if you guys have any questions, comments, love to hear from you guys. We're growing the channel. It's a lot of fun for me because it's showing my journey. I love doing all the recipes because it gives me an opportunity to show off some really cool. Just know this. Any recipe that I put out was something that I implemented into my plan. And I'll start doing reviews too, because there's lots of people who do videos on YouTube and recipes, and I've had a lot that were just horrible, horrible. So I want to start also adding that to my channel where I'm doing a review on someone else's recipe, and then I'll modify it in such a way to make the macros work for me and where I'm at now in my prep, and making sure also it tastes good, because we all know it has to taste good, right? So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys next week, and follow my channel, follow my journey. And if you haven't liked the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Really do appreciate it. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great one.